Live in 5.
Where are our cameras?
There aren't any. Just use the Renegade's footage.
Welcome to Exile, a magical island of danger and treasure. Like any good treasure hunter, you'll need some weapons. Most kiddos nowadays pick up the highest tech guns and laser rifles that they can find, and they work great, I'll admit, with their special effects and bottomless mags. But what happens when they fail? When your fancy tech runs dry, or your space-age armament overheats? Nobody can save you now, except for the Zed-92. Sturdy, reliable, and packing a punch, this rifle has been through countless eras and will serve you in any fight you come across. A mixture of high caliber ammo and decent fire rate means that whatever target you come across won't be standing for long, paired with a fast reload to get you back into the fight. Greetings, Renegades. I'm Grizz Winters, and this is the Renegade's Guide to the Zed-92. In this informational guide for our newest hires, I'll go over all the essentials of this timeless weapon, the numbers of the gun, some details about how it works, and some absolutely mandatory, must-follow do's and don'ts for this weapon.
Yo, that's management on line 2. What do I tell them?
Bah, they can wait. I'm in the middle of something.
Hello, I'm Kevin Thumbsley, the numbers guy, as they call me around here. Thanks, Jim. And they'll be telling you about the details of the Zed-92 today. It's a classic assault rifle with middling damage per shot, a decent firing speed, and 30 rounds default. But due to its rather dated design, it comes with some pretty severe recoil, especially during periods of extended fire. You'll find it in 3 versions on the island of Exile. Green, the default, with a fire rate of 480 rounds per minute. Blue, a bit better, with a fire rate increased to 540 rounds per minute. And purple, fully upgraded, which has an extra 3 rounds preloaded per magazine and another firing speed tuning, all the way up to 600 rounds per minute. As for damage, it sits at a comfortable 12.5 damage per bullet, dealing 19.5 on a headshot. This means you'll be able to take out unimportant enemies like fodder disciples in 3 shots if you aim for the head instead of 5 rounds to the body. However, the weapon does come with a rather lengthy 2.5-second reload time that carries over even to the purple tier version of this gun, meaning that when you're fighting Renegade squads and beefier foes like slab scales and gamma units, you'll have windows of downtime where you'll be exposed. Anyways, back to you, Grizz.
Thanks, numbers guy. Anyways, time for the fun. The absolutely mandatory, must-follow, obligatory to use this weapon do's and don'ts, so you don't end up getting beaten up and bruised by the disciples. Again? Hold on, they're calling me now. This is Grizz, what do you want? Yep. Wait, what do you mean suspension? Changing the segment? To hell with that. I'll do whatever I want, goddammit.
Hi, numbers guy again. Sorry about that. There have been some policy changes and stuff like that that Mr. Winter wasn't aware about. Moving on to the guide, here's a few. Can we change that sign real quick? Yeah? Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
okay,
I'm
okay,
on
okay.
it.
Shoulds and shouldn'ts instead to keep in mind while using this weapon. They're meant to help guide you, but feel free to deviate from them if needed. The first should is that you should change how you use the weapon depending on the range that the enemy is at. Because the recoil is more harsh with the first 3 rounds, and then it dips down and picks back up after about 10 rounds, it's recommended to do 5 to 8 shot bursts against targets farther away and then wait for the weapon to settle. But if the opponent is closer to you, still do a full auto spray. Next up, you shouldn't rely on this weapon for very close range and extremely long ranges. At point blank, you don't deal enough damage to compete with pretty much all of the submachine guns and wacky gadgets that R&D have, and at long ranges you'll get a new haircut courtesy of the sniper rifles, which is not covered by your medical insurance, so be careful. Make sure to bring a second weapon and a class card that makes sure all distances are covered, or delegate it to a buddy on your team because I'm sure they can handle it. The second should is that you should be okay with not going for headshots. Due to the heavy recoil and lower fire rate on the green and blue models, if you try to aim for the head during a spray, there's a decent chance of you missing that shot and then subsequent ones. Style points don't get you into the treasury, so not being flashy when fighting is completely fine. You just need to win that fight. And last, but most importantly, you shouldn't forget about your ammo. The Zed has a long reload time that can leave you exposed, so make sure to have full ammo at all times, assuming you aren't being actively shot at or healing or dancing. What do you mean dancing? Priorities, I suppose. Who wrote the script? Anyways, that should be all for this guide on how to effectively use the Zed-92 rifle. Oh look, Grizz is back.
Yeah, I get it. No, I'm not a clown. I'll respect the contract. Management.
Grizz? We're still live, you know.
Oh, right. Anyways, the Zed-92 is a powerful weapon that will suit you at any range or scenario, as long as you can respect its more rugged and antique design. This is Grizz Winters, and GRAIL reminds you to secure that loot!